Kenny here with Gardening Simplified. It's March 28th. We're out here in the potato patch garden, and we had filled in yesterday. We filled in where we had, when that freeze come, we overburied them. Didn't have very many coming up like they should. We dug the ones out that were a little under and filled in the rest. And we had some extra seed potatoes because we had to purchase some so we could make sure we had a good row over there. And so we ended up having another row of potatoes. But what we're going to do today is we're going to plant sweet potatoes. And it's kind of straightforward. It is an overcast day, which is best when you're going to plant sweet potatoes. They acclimate better to the ground if they don't have hot sun cooking them. They will come on, but they'll come on better if they're not. And we're just going to use our pelleted chicken litter here. And I went ahead and pulled one of these up out of here. And you can see, we'll just pull these loose. But these have really good roots, growing them this way. I'll try to think to link that video where I plant these, but it's not hard to find. These are excellent slips, and we're going to get started putting these in the ground. All right, just digging holes. We're going to put about a cup of chicken litter in here. This is sandy loam soil over here, and it's got some carbon in it, but it doesn't have a whole lot. So we're going to give it a few nutrients, but I'm just planting these roughly about 1.5 to 2 foot apart. That's the easiest way for me to hoe because I want to put a little fertilizer under them. Then what I'm going to do is come back. I guess I better get me some sweet potatoes to plant. But I'm just going to kind of stir this in. I don't need a hole here to plant these. And we're going to plant these deep, as far as we don't need a bunch of leaves up at the top. Just enough for them to stick out. And probably would be a little quicker if I just stuck them in there and threw the dirt back in the hole. And these are a little close to my potatoes, but I'll throw these back. But the way we're going to do this year, we're not going to put these in rows like we normally do. We're just going to come over about yay far, and we're going to run another row beside it. We won't have any room to get between, but we're going to try to keep the weeds down, doing it that way. And that should serve to give us a more weedless crop. And plus, what that's going to do with them close together like that, now as you know, sweet potato vines, when they touch the ground, they'll root in and start putting more sweet potatoes. Well, when they're in close, the vines climb on top of each other, and so they don't root as much, so they put more energy to the main plant, sweet potatoes, and so you'll have bigger sweet potatoes come on earlier. But I'm going to go ahead and get these planted. All right, I got them all planted. I turned the water on. I planted them this morning. This is the afternoon now, but the wind was blowing, so my mister wasn't getting this in down here, so I come back and set the sprinkler. But I did want to show you the difference from when they're watered and in good and when they're not, because as you can see, those are all standing up good down there, but these up here are all laid over. Of course, they'll recover, But that's one reason why it's best if you can do it when it's an overcast day. But yes, they should have got more water. Probably should have come out here a little bit earlier and checked them, but they'll do fine. They'll get plenty of water, and they should be standing up in the morning. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little video on planting sweet potatoes. I hope you already got your slips going. If not, look at one of those videos on planting your own slips, growing your own slips, and get yours in the ground. Anyway, give it a big thumbs up, and as always, enjoy that gardening experience.